friends in town. Part of turning 30, I've been looking inwards and trying to figure out how I can become a better human being. And as part of that process, I've acknowledged that there are some bad habits that I will probably have for the rest of my life. Like the comic before us, I'm also addicted to McDonald's, and when I'm drunk and it's late at night, I will walk through the drive-thru on that Atlantic Avenue McDonald's. They will immediately refuse me service. I will then go unlock a city bike. I'll roll through the drive-thru. Me and the drive-thru window person will have a heated debate on what constitutes a motor vehicle in the city. I'll lose that argument. I'll call an Uber. The Uber will take me through a drive-thru. If you haven't hit rock bottom like that, rock bottom is blacked out at 2:30 in the morning trying to convince an Uber driver to take a ride that starts and ends at the same location. Which has happened to me before. But tonight is not about my bad habits, it's about how I want to improve deeper qualities in my life. And that starts with becoming more mature in my 30s. Tonight as a 29-year-old is the last night that I can wear this John Morant shirt and think I'm still cool and funny. For those of you in the crowd that don't know John Morant, he is a incredibly talented, young, previously marketable NBA superstar who flew a little bit too close to the sun a few years ago, and in the middle of the season went on Instagram Live at a strip club with a loaded handgun and got suspended by the league for 30 games. And he was remorseful, and when he got back from the suspension, he thought he would be better, but he immediately made his on-court celebration to shoot an air gun. And believe it or not, the league didn't like that either. Suspended him again, and he learned. So when he got back from that suspension, he made his on-court celebration hugging an air grenade into the fans and putting his hands on his ear to block out the haters, which is what appears on this shirt. And if you're not sports inclined, like, this is a total unforced error from Ja. Like, this would be as if Timothée Chalamet, for no reason, just came out as like super pro-ice. Right? Unforced error. And I know we have a conservative or two in the crowd. You probably boycotted the woke institutions of Hollywood and professional sports, so this would be as if Tucker Carlson advocated for zoning reform for more multifamily housing. Antithetical to the cause, right? All of this is to say, in my 20s, I support a job because he's an icon and objectively hilarious, but in my 30s, I will be more mature and I will not support John. I also want to be more sympathetic in my 30s. I will not, I'm pledging tonight, make fun of any events that are funny but where people die anymore. Like, I won't make fun of the fact that a boat with the single biggest Mexican flag that I've ever seen printed, with a 10,000-foot tall mast and random sailors dangling off of that mast, crashed in the most highly trafficked bridge in the entire country for no reason, and those sailors died. That will be off limits in my 30s. I'm going to focus my comedy instead on events where people didn't die but ought to have died. I think we can all be in agreement that if there were a few fatalities on this Katy Perry Blue Origin situation, the world might be a better place. Okay, last but not least, and this is going to sound counterintuitive, but I simultaneously want to become both more tolerant and more confrontational in my 30s. And I do think I am a pretty tolerant person already, but there's room to improve. Like, I have some friends in the audience that recently got married, and if they choose to have kids in the coming years and they want to vaccinate those kids, I personally won't like that. And I'll tolerate it. And I've also been following this P. Diddy trial pretty closely. Did he do anything wrong? But I also have to be more confrontational in case tolerance doesn't work, right? I was at the WeWork the other day, and this one guy was never coming out of the one phone booth, hours after hours, and I eventually worked up the courage to go confront him about it. And It did not go well. He just alphaed me. I came in with logic and reason and kindness and just got nowhere. He just berated me to my face for 3 minutes and I walked away, got nothing done. And that is the old regime. The new regime, the minute anything goes south and tolerance appears not to be working, double poke to the eye, Draymond Green style, and I will go online and tweet that that guy was in the Epstein files. All right, that is all my time. I have one more thing. It's not really a category so much, but my Instagram For You page is very horny for some reason. I don't watch these things, but I want to clean that up. So in my 30s, I also want to do that. That's it. Thank you very much.